Oh, this looks like the place. Wagtail Urban Farm. And it looks very interestingly urban. Now, I wonder where Steve is. Steve Hoffner I'm looking for. This looks like our man. He's definitely an urban gardener. How you going?
Yeah, really good.
This looks really interesting. So you're right on the street. You must have people asking if you've got veggies for sale, yeah?
Yeah, probably the best story was a woman who was walking along, heading down to the Coles at the end of the road. And she says, "What is this place?" And we said, "Oh, we grow veggies." And she said, "Oh, do you have any broccoli?" And I said, "Yeah, we've got broccoli." "How much do you need?" She said, "Oh, just a handful." So I picked her some broccoli and she said, "Oh, do you have any Chinese cabbage?" I said, "We do actually, it's just about ready." So I picked some of that. And then she said, "That's great. I just have to go and get some spinach now and I'm done." And I said, "No, we've got spinach here." She goes, "Really?" So, cut her some and she's walking down the street back to her house, glad that she didn't have to go all the way to Coles.
Well, I'm here in the shade, in a beautiful grapevine shade in South Adelaide, Mitchell Park. How long have you been on this site? This is something really unusual. I like this. It's kind of like spin permaculture. It's real diverse. And
we've been here for about 2.5 years, so it's 230 square metres in total. We've got 180 square metres under cultivation.
You put the irrigation in, you pay for the water from the local council. We're in really hot Mediterranean climate here in the Adelaide suburbs. We're right in the suburbs, and your intention is to produce all of your food as nutrient dense as you can, plus sell surplus, is that right?
Yeah.
And it looks like there's nearly 100 varieties of vegetables and herbs and a few fruits here. Is there?
80 varieties, 83 if you include the different types of basil that we're growing.
And the soil looks good, but I don't think it was good to start with by the look of the general area.
Yeah, so we're lucky. We're on the Sturt River floodplain, and you can see out on our nature strip compared to next door's nature strip, there's no soil, it's just clay pan, whereas we've got plants growing. And
so what is it? Compost, worm castings, that's your fertiliser?
Yep.
Mulches?
We also make up our own fertiliser.
So you're growing a lot of diversity of vegetables. I spotted a few pretty much subtropical. You've got kangkong, Hypomera aquatica, and you've got Ceylon spinach. You sell every week? What do you make?
Depends. When the tomatoes are full pelt, we were making about 250 a week. But then in the middle of winter, we drop down to once a fortnight, and then it might be $200 once a fortnight, mostly from the salad greens.
And how much of your food do you produce?
Almost all of it. I have my own gardening business focusing on food-producing plants, and a lot of my customers have got mature fruit trees that they share the fruit with me. So fruit's covered, veggies are covered.
So you're well employed, and you're well fed, and you're keeping pretty healthy, and you've got a lot of friends.
Yeah, it's, a good way to live.
And you have quite mature grapevines, so you've got a few things around the outside, and you've kept them going as trellises and espaliers.
Yeah, I don't like buying things, really. I like to grow things on site. I can use these for stakes, or graft onto them, or whatnot.
And you use natives a lot around the outside of your garden too. I see you've got ruby saltbush on the front.
Yeah.
That's a particular quality for you?
Every single garden I put in, I always put in Encolina. Really adaptable plant. Predatory wasps are its main benefit, and often when we get the cabbage white caterpillars through here, you'll find that they've been attacked by the wasps, eggs laid, and then it's not a caterpillar anymore, it's a cocoon with wasp larvae in it.
Wagtail Urban Farm. And on a small piece of land in the suburbs, you can get all the food you need, nutrient-dense food, and you can make a living. Don't tell me you can't do it. 180 square metres of production right here in the middle of the capital city of South Australia. Couldn't be better.